Hello everyone. I wish you all are excited today as we are going to complete our chapter 2nd, and today's class is very easy and interesting. So let's begin our class. As we have already completed our exercise 2.3 till question number 5 and have studied about the properties of division of integers, and using the properties of division of integers, today we are going to solve some questions based on that. So let's start. Question number 6. Find the value of. Here question number 1 is given 78,086 divided by 1. And we had studied that by properties of division of integers, if a is any whole number and if we divide any whole number by 1, the answer is itself an whole number. So if we divide 78,086 by 1, we'll get the same answer as 78,086. Second one, 0 divided by 7,165. As we know that if we divide any whole number by 0, if we divide 0 by any whole number, the answer is 0 itself. So if we divide 0 by 7,165, the answer is 0. Third, 1500 minus 200 into 200 divided by 50. As according to the BODMAS rule, first we will solve the bracket number, after that we will multiply it. So 1500 we'll write as it is, then minus 200 into. First we'll solve this 2. So 200 divided by 50. If we divide 200 by 50, we'll get 54 the 200, means answer is 4. Now after that we know that according to BODMAS rule, first we will divide, then multiply, after that addition and subtraction. So instead of first we will multiply before we subtract. So 1500 minus 200 into 4, 800. So 1500 minus 800 is equal to 700. First we will multiply, after that we will subtract, as we have to use here BODMAS rule. So division, then after that multiplication, then addition and subtraction. Now fourth one, 27,225 divided by 165 divided by again 165. So first we will solve the bracket number. So first we will divide 27,225 by 165, and if we divide this number by 165, we will get the answer as 165. By division process you have to find the answer by like this, 165. You have to divide 27,225 by 165, and if you divide you will get the answer as 165 only. Now here the remaining number is divided by 165, and we know that if we divide a whole number by itself, the answer is 1. Or you can see if we divide 2 by 2, answer is 1 only. So 165 divided by 165 is 1. Fifth one, 11,870, 1,10,875 divided by 965 minus 78. Now also according to BODMAS rule, first we will solve the bracket numbers. So 1,10,875 divided by, now first we will minus the numbers, 965 minus 78, we'll get the answer is 887. Now we'll divide this number by 887, so we'll get the answer as 125. Then last one, 3,137 divided by 3,137 plus 3,137 divided by 3,137. So according to the BODMAS rule, we know that first we will divide, after that multiply, addition and subtraction. But here only two symbols are given, addition and division. So first we will divide, after that we will add. So first we will divide 3,137 by 3,137. So if we divide 3,137 by itself, the answer is 1. Then plus, again the same number is given, so we'll get the answer is 1. Now we'll add. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now question 7. A number when divided by 5 gives the quotient 11 and remainder 1. Determine the number. Here we have to use the rule of division. As we have already studied in the properties of division only, if we divide any whole number b by another whole number a, we will get the quotient as q and remainder as r. So here a number when divided by 5, it means a number we have to find. So we take the number as a, which is question mark, divided by second whole number b, which is equal to 5. gives a quotient, means q is 11 and remainder is 1. Now we have to find the value of a. So using by the rule of division, we'll find the value of a here. So a is given. What is the value of b? Now we have to put the b, q and r value in this rule of division. So b is 5 into q is 11 and remainder is 1. So 5 into 11, 55 plus 1, which is equal to 56. First we'll multiply, after that we'll add. So a, if 56 is the answer. So you can see, if we divide 56 by 5, you will get the question. 5 ones are 5, then 6. 5 ones are 5. You can see remainder is 1 and the question, the answer is 11. So 56 is the number to which if we divide by 5, we'll get the quotient as 11 and remainder as 1. Now question number 8. Determine the smallest whole number which can be added to 735 so that the resulting number is exactly divisible by 11. Now we have to find a number to which we divide by 11 so that the number is exactly divisible by 11. Exactly divisible means in which we should get remainder as 0. So first we will divide 735 by 11. So if we divide 735 by 11, so 11 6 are 66, then 7 is remain, then again we will divide, so 11 6 are 66, remainder is 9. So you can see that 735 is not exactly divisible by 11 as we got the remainder 9 instead of 0. Now we have to find a smallest whole number which should be added in 735 so that the number is exactly divisible by 11. So smallest whole number will be 11. You have to minus the remainder 9 from this 11. So 11 minus 9 is equal to 2. So the smallest whole number 2. Now we have to add in 735 plus 2 is equal to 737. Here it is given that we have to find a smallest whole number which can be added to 735. So the smallest whole number is 2, which can be added in 735 so that 737 is exactly divisible by 11. You can check also. Now we'll divide 737 by 11. So you will get the answer as 67 and you can see that here remainder is 0. It means it is exactly divisible. So the 2 is the smallest whole number to which if we add in 735 so that 737 is exactly divisible by 11. Now question number 9. 95 oranges can be packed in one bag. How many bags will be required to pack 10,165 oranges? Here you can see 95 oranges can be packed in how many bags? One bag. And we have to find for how many oranges? 10,165. So first we will see one orange can be packed in how many bags then? 1 upon 95. Here from many to 1 we have to find. It means we have to divide. You can see 95 oranges is given and we have to find for only one orange. It means we will divide 1 by 95. Again, now we have to find for how many oranges? 10,165 oranges can be packed in how many bags? Now we have to find for 1 to many. And we know that if we want to find for 1 to many, we always multiply. And for many to 1, we always divide. So now multiply 1 by 95 into 10,165. So 1 into 10,165 is 10,165 upon 95. And if we divide this 2, we'll get the answer as 107. You can see 10,165. If you divide by 95, you will get the answer as 107 bags. It means 10,165 oranges can be packed in how many bags? 107. Or there are two type of method I have written in this question. One more. If 95 oranges can be packed in one box, then we can find number of boxes for 10,165 directly. Here you have to do number of oranges. You have to divide by number of oranges can be packed in one box. So you can see how many oranges are given? 10,165. And number of oranges can be packed in one box. How many are given? 95 oranges. So you have to divide 10,165 by 95. So we'll get the answer as 107 bags. Both methods are easy one only. In this which you have to use unitary method. It means first you have to find for one orange, after that you have to find for 10,165 orange. So first you have to divide, after that you have to multiply, or you can use this method also. Both are easy only. So we can say that 107 number of boxes will be required to pack 10,165 oranges. Now the last question of our exercise. 2.3. How many hours would an aeroplane take to fly around the world a distance of 40,200 kilometers if the average speed is 300 kilometers per hour? Here distance and speed is given, and we have to find how much time he will take to cover a distance with the given speed. So first we'll write from the question that the speed of aeroplane. What is the speed of aeroplane is given? 300 kilometer per hour. Per hour means in 1 hour the aeroplane covers 300 kilometer with the speed. In 1 hour it covers a speed of 300 kilometer. And how much distance the aeroplane will cover? 40,200. Now we have to find if the aeroplane speed is 300 kilometer for 1 hour, then how much time it will take to cover 40,200 kilometer. So we know that how to find time? Time is equal to distance upon speed. Here it will come as speed. Distance upon speed. So distance is 40,200 kilometer and speed is 300 kilometer per hour. So if we divide this, we can cut 2 zeros by 2 0 and kilometer by kilometer. So how much is left? 402 upon 3 per hour. Now if we divide 402 by 3, we'll get the answer as 134 hours. So aeroplane will take 134 hours to cover a distance of 40,200 kilometer. You can divide by this one. So 3 ones are 3, then again 3 3s are 9, and here left 12. So 3 4s are 12. It means you will get the remainder 0. So answer is 134 hours an aeroplane will take to cover a distance of 40,200 kilometer. Direct by using the formula of time is equal to distance upon speed, we can find it. Now we will study a new topic, patterns in whole numbers. So we shall try to arrange numbers in elementary shape made up of dots. We can see that how shape are made using different dots. So every whole number greater than 1 can be arranged as a line. We know that a line. What is a line? A number 2 is shown as a double dot. If we represent by a single dot, so you can see that a single dot means it is a small dot only, which we cannot say that it is a line. If we write here 2 dot, if we join this, you will get a line. So a line start from 2 number only, or if we can arrange 3 4 any number in a line. Then some numbers can be shown as a square. So you can see that using 1 2 and 3 it is not possible to show a square, because we know that in a square length and breadth are there. So 4 is shown as, here you can 1 2 3 4. So you can see here length and breadth are equal, as square has its all the 4 sides are equal. Or we can show by 9 also. You can see here 3 dot in length and 3 dots in breadth. It means it's also an square. Now if we want to show as a rectangle, so in rectangle we know that its length and breadth are different. It means here length is, how many dots are there in length? 1 2 and 3, and breadth how many? 2. So using 6 and 8, these are the pattern dots by which we can represent any figure like line, square, rectangle and triangle. And the number which can be shown as a triangle, it starts from 3. So 1 2 3. Here how many? 6. Then 10, or there are 2 different ways to show a triangle. You can see it is a right angle triangle, and this one is a simple triangle in which these 2 sides are equal. So these are the ways to arrange a given figure in different pattern. So triangle should have its two sides equal. The number of dots in the rows starting from the bottom row should be like, you can see how it's starting from the bottom means 4, 3, 2, 1. If we make like this only, then it is possible to make our triangle. So 4, 3, 2, 1. In triangle, we are starting from the bottom as bigger number, then we are decreasing the number. So the top row should always be 1 dot. For making a triangle, the top row means the starting one should be only 1 dot. Now, based on this, we are going to start our new exercise chapter, exercise 2.4. Now, question number 1 is, write the smallest number which can be shown as a line, rectangle, square and triangle. So we have to write the smallest number through which we can make line, rectangle, square and triangle. So line, we know that using 1 dot we cannot make a line. So the smallest number will be 2. So 1, 2. If we join this, we'll get a line. Second one, rectangle. We can make a rectangle using 4 number also. You can see that we have to keep the difference between this two more than its breadth. You can see this one is a length and this its breadth. It is length and this one is its breadth. You can see that the length is greater than its breadth. It means it is a rectangle can be made using 4 dots. Then square. In square, how many dots we have used here? 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have taken the same difference between here length and breadth, because we know that in square its length and breadth, all the 4 sides are equal. So using 4 dots we can make rectangle and square both. The difference is that in rectangle length is greater than its length is different its breadth, and or we can say that in rectangle length and breadth are not equal, but in square all the 4 sides are equal. So we have to take the equal distance between its length and breadth. Then triangle. So which is the smallest number? Rectangle and square are not possible using 1, 2 and 3 dot. So it can be made using 4 dots only. Then triangle, if you take only single dot, is it possible to make a triangle? No. So we have to take how many dots? 1, 2, 3. Then only it is possible to make a triangle. So line, so the small number for making a line will be 2, for rectangle 4, square 4 and triangle will be 3. Then question number 2. If the product of two whole number is 0, can we say that one or both of them will be 0? Justify through example. Product means multiplication. So the question they ask that if we multiply any two whole number, the answer is 0. So can we say that when we'll get 0? If one number is 0 or both them will be 0. So we have to show by one example. So first condition is that if product of two whole number is 0, we know that if we multiply any number by 0, then only it is possible to get the answer as 0. So we can say that definitely one of them is 0. For example, 0 multiply 3 is 0, 15 multiply 0 is 0. So you can see that if we multiply any number by 0, then only we will get the answer as 0. Or we can also say that if product of two whole number is 0, both of them may be 0. If we multiply 0 by 0, then also we'll get the answer as 0 only. So we can say that the product of two whole number is 0 only when if one of them is 0 or both of them may be 0. So we can say that yes, if the product of two whole number is 0, then both of them will be 0. Now question number 3. Write the next 2 steps of each pattern. Can you say how pattern works? Now we have to write the next 2 steps of each pattern. So first we have to see the pattern how it is given. First one is given 1 into 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. Then 112 into 8 plus 2 is equal to 98. Then 123 into 8 plus 3 is equal to 987. You can see the difference here that here 1 is given both sides and only single digit is given. Here if we increase by 2, 1, then here 2, then we have to change, we have to replace 1 by 2 and here number is goes on decreasing. Here also 2 digit will come. Then here 123, it means on left side number is goes on increasing and in right side number is decreasing 1 by 1. So here 1, 2, then 3, and you have to replace this second 2 by 3, and here 9, 8, 7. It means we have to decrease the number. Then again a number is increasing by 4, then we have to replace 3 by 4, and here after 7, 6. Then next step, fifth step, here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now 5 came. If 5 is written here, so you have to replace here also by 5. Then how many digit will come here? 5 digit means 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You have to decrease the number on right hand side. So next step will be here till 5 digit we have written. So now next number after 5 will be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we have written here 6, so that this number 5 will be replaced by 6, and here we have to decrease one number, means after 5 which number will come? 4. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. One more step we have to write. So here after 6 we have to increase one more number, means 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we have increased here 7, so you have to replace 6 by 7. And after 4, which is the number comes before 4, is 3. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Here it means we have to see the pattern how it is working. You can see that in left hand side the number is goes on increasing, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and as we increase the number we have to replace here also, and on the right hand side the number is goes on decreasing one by one. If we increase here by one digit, so in this right hand side we have to decrease by one digit. Then question number 2, 1 into 8 is equal to 8. So 12 into 8, 88 plus 8. You can see here also a number is increasing by one digit, means after 1 which is coming 2. So we have to write here 88 plus 8. This side 1, 2, 3. If we are increasing here 3, it means we have to write 3 times add. We have to increase the 88, means how many times you have to write here 8? 3 times. 3, then 2 plus 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we will increase one number here 4. So how many times 8 will come? We have to add 4 times, means first 4 times 8, then 3, 2, 1. It means it will goes on decreasing. Now next step will be after 4 which number is coming? Which number will come? 5. It means first we have to write 8 5 times, then 4, then 3, 2, 1. And you can see here 8 is continuously, means it is not changing, so we have to write only 8 here. The next step will be, now we'll increase one digit, so after 5 6 will come. Then it means we have to write the pattern of 8 how many times? 6 times. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, means 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So like this, first you have to see how pattern is going, then after that we have to write the next steps. Then question number 4, fill in the blanks. 615 into 35 is equal to dash into 615. As you can see that which property is this of multiplication? This is the commutative property. A into B is equal to B into A. So you can see that as 615 is given on both sides. So which one number is missing here? 35. So answer will be 35. Second one, 0 into 0. If you multiply 0 by 0, so what will be the answer? 0. 1 into 1. If you multiply 1 by 1, answer is 1 ones are 1. 0 divided by 99. We know that according to properties of division of numbers, if we divide 0 by any number, the answer is 0. Then 99 into 0. We know that if we multiply any number by 0, the answer is 0 only. Now the last question of our exercise 2.5 and chapter 2 is state whether true or false. If n divided by 5 is equal to 0, then n is equal to 0 or not. So let us see that. Then n is equal to 0. It means first we'll put, we know that if we divide 0 by any whole number, the answer is 0. Now I'll put the value of n 0 in place of this n. So 0 divided 5 is 0, as 0 divided by any whole number is 0 only. So we can say that if n is equal to 0, then n divided by 5 or 0 divided by 5 is answer will come 0 only. It means it is true. Second one, if 39 into 49 is equal to 49 into 39, this property is associative. It is false, as we know that associative property is a into b into c is equal to a into bracket b into c. This property is a into b is equal to b into a, which is commutative property, not associative. So answer is false. Third one, 5 into 7 plus 8 is 5 into 7 plus 5 into 8 is distributive property. It is true, as we know the distributive property is a into b plus c is a into b plus a into c. Fourth one, 8 divided by 8 minus 115 divided by 115 is 0. So let us see. If we divide 8 divided by 8, answer is 1 minus 115 divided by 115. If we divide 115 by 115, so what will be the answer? You can see that 115 ones are 1, means answer is 1 only. So 1 minus 1 is 0. It means it is equal to 0. So answer is true. Then last one, 13 into 49 into 0 is equal to 0 or not. We know that if we multiply any number by 0, the answer is 0. So it is true. So now we have completed our chapter 2. I hope you all have understood all the questions easily. So we will meet on the next of our class with our new chapter 3.